Right, hello again everyone. So in this video, I will be explaining about how natural selection is actually driving the process of evolution. So throughout in this video, we would check the definitions for natural selections and evolutions. And then we will also outline what are the drivers for natural selections. And as well, we will be looking at how natural selection actually leads to the process of evolutions of new species. Okay, so without further ado, first we need to identify the definitions for natural selections and evolutions. So firstly, what is natural selection? It is the process whereby organisms which are better adapted to the environment tend to survive and produce more offspring. So this is essentially whereby if you have a group of people, which group of people or which group of the organisms are going to survive more, are going to get more food, which of them are going to be able to reproduce more. Okay, so that is essentially macam apa tu, you are being selected to which one of you, which characteristics, which traits are being selected, which one of you will be surviving better. Okay, because of the changes in the environment, right? And what is evolution? It is the gradual development of new characteristic features within the population, which eventually leads to differentiations into new species. So essentially, evolution is how the changes will eventually lead to development of new species. So, for example, you begin with one species, and then afterwards, natural selection occurs. All those changes occurs. Then the changes in the environment occurs, and then at some point, you are no longer the same species as you were before. Okay, so let's have a look at natural selection dulu. So first is we want to understand. I think it's better if we go through example taros, okay, to understand these two. So firstly, what happens is, of course, you would have a variation within the population of the same species. And in this example, we are using, in this case, I give you the different wing colors of moth of the same species. So moth is macam butterfly. Okay, so you can think of it. Let's say you have a population of butterfly or a population of moth. And each of those moths, they would develop different characteristics. They would have different traits, okay? But they are still the same species. And in this case, let's say the traits, one is purple, one is green, one is red, one is pink, one is yellow, one is black. And in terms of dorang punya wing colors, they might have different other characteristics associated lagi. So perhaps maybe the purple one is able to fly faster, okay? Apart from being purple. The same goes with green as well. Green, they are able to fly faster. Tapi kalau red, maybe they are less faster to fly. Okay? Whereas kalau black and yellow, perhaps that they are not faster to fly, but they are much more resistant to diseases. They are much more adapted to different kinds of food. So dorang indah memilih, contohnya, let's say. Okay, so this type of variation, this type of differences actually occurs because of apa? So number one, because the random segregation of chromosomes into gametes during meiosis. So as I mentioned, how come when you form gametes, when you form your sperm, when you form your eggs, which one of the set of chromosome, which do you get? Is it from the mom or from the dad? Okay, so it depends on which one that enters into the gametes. Second is random fusion of gametes during fertilizations. So random fusion, which means of all those gametes which contains the unique characteristics, which one will actually fuse with the selected eggs that are being released. Okay, so it's all random, the process as well. Number three is because of mutation. So mutation, that means the sudden changes in the genetic, which leads to the sudden change in the appearance and sudden change in the traits. Okay, and this can be heritable mutations, which means they can be passed on to the next offspring. And number four, the variation also exists because of environmental influences. Okay, so environmental influence can also affect the appearance, the variations that exist.